Mr. Demento!
I used to be a hunter, stalked wild game, killing birds and beasties, felt no shame. Then one day when hunting, shot a doe, shot right through the forehead, how was I to know? I shot Bambi's mother. Now I feel so bad. I shot Bambi's mother. I made Bambi sad. And now the deer all hate me. Thumper too. Greenpeace now berates me. And Disney plans to sue. Oh, I'm so sorry that she's dead, when I think I could have shot a Care Bear instead.
The legend of Gunga Din. Let us recreate that moment. With the enemy waiting in ambush, the humble water boy sees his beloved comrades rapidly approaching the deadly trap. He realizes fully well that sounding the bugle to warn them might mean certain death. Undaunted and oblivious to consequence, he bravely raises the bugle to his mouth and I've belted you and flayed you by the living God that made you. You're a better man than I am, Gunga Din.
Yeah. Went out to the bar last night, had a little much to drink. I slammed 90 beers and then got in a fight. They almost put me in the clink. I asked this woman to drive me home, but she takes me over to her place. My body begins to feel feel like foam. My mind is in outer space, cause I gotta She sets me down upon her couch, tells me it's gonna be okay. But the whole damn house is spinning. I must be in the Milky Way. She gives me a cup of coffee, but I can never stand that stuff. Drinking it, it tastes like toffee. I should never live this rough, but I gotta She takes me up to the bedroom, then she turns out the light. She puts on a negligee and fancy perfume. Maybe this'll be a good night. She starts to feel my body and do all that sexy stuff. But excuse me, girl, before we go on. Ugh, I got a cough. Like that before. It's anybody's guess what happened next. I can't remember a single thing. For how in the hell did I wind up here, hanging on this tire swing? I'll never get this drunk again, especially when I lost that dame. I can't remember her address, her phone number, or even her name. Barf it up now. Barf it up now. I'll never get this drunk again, especially when I lost that dame. I can't remember her address, for that matter, even her name. I won't get drunk again, cause I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good. I don't feel.
That's the latest tape from Krypton. He conveys the heartbreak of Hangover so brilliantly. Hangover is the name of that song, and speaking of getting blasted, we had the last blast of the Blasted Bugler. Based, of course, on the famous movie from 1939, Gunga Din. Some 20 years after that, three guys named Phil Camerata, Sonny Gianotta, and Tommy Cardinale cooked up that near-legendary novelty 45. And we began the set with the Frantics and I Shot Bambi's Mother. Well, that Hangover song reminded me of another quite different song about the aftermath of an alcoholic experience. Here's Brian Bowers.
Well, a Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he'd drunk more than his share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet, and he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring ding diddle little idee-o, ring da diddly-i-o. He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About that time, two young and lovely girls just happened by. One says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt." Ring ding diddle little idee-o, ring da diddly-i-o. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman quiet as could be, lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see, and there, behold, for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Ring ding diddle little idee-o, ring da diddly-i-o, was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment, then one said, "We must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along." As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Ring ding diddle diddle ideo, ring da diddle io. Around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Now the Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards the trees. Behind the bush he lifts his kilt and gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Oh, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize." Ring ding diddle diddle ideo, ring da diddle io. Oh, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize.
Yeah, Brian Bowers singing the words and music of Mike Cross. That's The Scotsman, which is on the 1980s volume of Dr. Demento Presents the Greatest Novelty Records of All Time. If you're a true couch potato, you ought to enjoy the Rare 45, which will bring you right after these words.
Time for another Heart Tour update brought to you by Sun Country Cooler. Heart is going strong, and drummer Denny Carmassi says while on tour, the group is constantly together, wherever they go.
Because you travel in your own little circle, you know. We go everywhere together pretty much, and we, you know, down in the lobby and to the show and back, and then back in the lobby to the plane, to the next city, and it's our own little self-contained little unit.
And for the latest details and locations on where you can see Heart, keep listening on the Westwood One radio networks.
Guess what this is? It's an electric toothbrush, one way to fight cavities. Now what's this? It's someone opening a pack of Trident gum, another way to fight cavities. New studies show chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces the acids that form between teeth, acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist. So along with your regular brushing and flossing, chew Trident after sugary snacks, and you may hear these sounds more often.
A good report card from the dentist, Dad.
Great checkup.
Surprise.
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities too.
I got a man with slow. How can such a tough guy get so smooth? Got a face that I love to touch.
Maybe you bring out the soft side of me.
Me?
Could be my Schick Plus razor.
You feel really good.
Maybe it's the Schick Plus comfort strip that lubricates my skin as I shave, so it's easy to get
Smooth.
smooth. What? You sure?
Come closer, said the spider to the fly.
Oh. New Schick Plus for the easy touch.
This next record was made sometime in the 60s, I think, no date on it. It was done by a small record company in McAllen, Texas, that normally makes records strictly in the Spanish language. It was turned up by a collector friend of mine, James Parton of Fillmore, California. It's by a group called Conjunto Bernal, with vocal by Cha-Cha Jimenez. One side of the record is in Spanish, but the other side sounds like this.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and dust and grinding. Just a minute, Mr. Clean cleans your house and everything that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. You wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent, Pepsodent, Pepsodent. Good morning, the best to you each morning. K-double-L-O, double good Kellogg's best to you. Nothing does like 7-Up, 7-Up. Nothing does like 7-Up, 7-Up. Nothing does like 7-Up, 7-Up. Nothing does like 7-Up. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Nestles, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Good evening, friend. Commercials on 45. 1, 2, 3, 4.
times.
I cannot lift this pan.
Come on, kiss me. I just ate a dead moose.
I like to listen to the radio and watch my favorite TV show, but I soon forget what I saw and heard when the announcer says.
Or after this word. We asked Mrs. June Metz of Almonte, California to try our taste test.
It seems to be making its own gravy in my mouth.
Okay, Mrs. Metz, let's see which dog food you chose.
Dog food?
Hello, Riaya Cuckoo here again. If you don't buy one of my cars, I will put a close friend or relative of yours out of work and on the unemployment line.
Hi, I'm Susie, and I work for the phone company.
We don't know. Hi, I'm Larry, and I work for the phone company.
We don't know. Hi, I'm Nancy, and I don't know what I'm doing. We don't know what we're doing.
This one has 650 milligrams.
Hello, I'm Gloria Peterbilt. If your jeans were this tight, you'd talk this way too.
This one has 650 milligrams. This is coffee.
This is chicken feed.
And we found coffee lovers can't tell the difference. This one has 650 milligrams.
Hi, I'm Pearl Shibe, and I'll do anything for $69.95.
I like to turn and switch the dial just to hear more commercials for a while. They sound so good and they look so fun, I just can't wait till they all rerun.
Try to make you buy an every line.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter. All right, margarine. Indigestion.
Oh no, we're out of dog food again.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just take old Duchess out for dinner. How about Doggy King?
Come on, doggies, let's all sing. Take me out to Doggy King.
Doggy King, America's favorite fast food restaurant for doggies.
Everything a fast food restaurant was meant to be.
This one has 650 milligrams. This offer will not be repeated. I repeat, this offer will not be repeated.
And now I will share my beauty secrets women all over the world are waiting to hear. Honey, I make lots and lots of money.
But this one's different. It has 10,000 milligrams. Take one and never feel pain again.
I'm watching Tom Snyder, and I don't feel any pain.
Find out how this week's National Perspire can save you money if you own a parakeet.
I just hung Junior's clothes in the closet, with Junior still in them.
Maybe it's your coffee. Here's how to order. Call 1-800-243-4593. That's 1-800-234-3493. 1-800-343-9343. Do it now.
Now, some say life imitates TV, and I think it's true, because as you can see, the commercials start to look so fine, the real world seems to leave your mind.
Try to make you buy an every
Void were prohibited by law.
Trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward 'cause we can't find reverse.
Lieutenant, report.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim.
Analysis. Mr. Spock.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward, still can't find reverse.
Medical update. Dr. McCoy.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim.
Starship Captain James G. Kirk.
Ah, we come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill.
worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape 'em off, Jim.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward and things are getting worse.
Engine room, Mr. Scott.
You cannot change the laws of physics. Laws of physics. Laws of physics. You cannot change the laws of physics. Laws of physics, Jim.
Oh, we come in peace. Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace. Shoot to kill. Scotty, beam me up.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow.
You cannot change the script, Jim. I'll see you, Jimmy.
It's worse than that. It's physics, Jim.
Bridge to engine room. Work factor 9.
Oh, if I give it any more, she'll blow, Captain.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward 'cause we can't find reverse.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain
Star Trekkin' by The Firm, their recent #1 single from England on the Dr. Demento show, and before that Stevens and Gridnick with a Demented disc they made in 1981. Commercials on 45. That's just starting to get old enough for the commercials they mentioned to be a little nostalgic. And that's definitely true of the vintage commercials you heard performed in the Mexican ranchero style by Conjunto Bernal with Cha-Cha Jimenez on a very obscure 45 called simply The Commercial Song. You might have been thinking, is the doctor going to play something by Elvis Presley, who died 10 years ago this August 16th? Well, the answer is yes. I had thought of doing a mock tribute with some of the dreadful songs from his 60s movies and maybe some tunes like He Ate Too Many Jelly Donuts, but then I decided, well, those can wait for another time. I'm not ashamed to say, matter of fact, I'm proud to say Elvis and his music meant a lot to me when I was growing up. My life wouldn't have been the same without Elvis, and if you have any interest in rock and roll, then yours probably wouldn't have been the same either, because rock and roll most absolutely would not have turned out anything like it did if it had not been for Elvis Presley. He did not invent rock and roll, but he was the first to really put all the pieces together. I'm still most partial to the songs that Elvis did early in his career when he was still young and lean and mean and hungry, especially the ones originally done for Sun Records in Memphis. There's a new edition of those recordings just out on compact disc as one of the many anniversary tributes to the King. And from 1955, here's Mystery Train.
Train I ride, 16 coaches long. Train I ride, 16 coaches long. Well, that long black train got my baby and gone. Train, coming round the bend. Train, coming round the bend. Well, it took my baby, but it never will again. No, not again. Train, coming down the line. Train, coming down the line. Well, it's bringing my baby, 'cause she's mine, mine, she's mine, mine. Train, coming round the bend, round the bend. again. Never will again.
Elvis Presley and Mystery Train. Rest easy, King. I'm Dr. Demento, and we'll have our annual Dog Day celebration, arf, arf, right after this on the Westwood One Radio Network.
It's time for a Starship Tour update brought to you by Oxy 10. The Starship Tour is right on track, but lead guitarist Craig Chiquiso says, warning, you could be thrown.
Sometimes your concentration can get thrown. Something will just happen that takes your concentration away for a minute, and you won't know what the next note is, and you just kind of... But usually it goes by real quick, and hopefully nobody notices it. But every now and then that happens.
The middle of August will find Starship in Providence on the 18th, Saratoga the 20th, Homedale, New Jersey the 21st, and Pittsburgh the 22nd. For more information on where you can see Starship, keep listening to the Westwood One Radio Networks.
I got a man with a slow
Good morning, honey. I'm late again.
He's got a face that I love to touch.
Why don't I ever get the bathroom to myself?
Because I like to touch your face when you're through shaving.
Oh, you like my new Schick disposable.
So that's your secret.
Yeah, the Schick disposable has a new blade angle for an easy touch. See?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey, remember?
What?
You are late. You're very late.
The new Schick disposable for the easy touch.
Sound familiar? It's someone brushing their teeth. One way to fight cavities. Here's another familiar sound. That's someone buying Trident gum. Another way to fight cavities. New studies show chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces the acids that form between teeth. Acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist. So along with your regular brushing and flossing, chew Trident after sugary snacks, and you may hear these sounds more often.
Nice news from the dentist.
Terrific checkup.
I only needed a clean.
Trident. Good to chew and fights cavities too.